The Cuesoul Dazzling darts review begins right now. Okay guys, it is darts review time. I think we have a somewhat interesting video for you today on a very unusual set of darts. But hey, for those Cuesoul fans out there, in today's video, I'll be taking a close-up look and reviewing the Cuesoul Dazzling Super Grip darts. Now, kind of a funny backstory here, or I don't know if it's funny, but hey, it certainly worked out in my favor. But you guys know Cuesoul stuff generally pretty expensive, right? And that's one of the reasons I'm not a fan of Cuesoul stuff in general. A lot of it's over-machined and way overpriced. However, probably about 2 weeks ago, there was a guy over on Reddit. He posted that there was a seller on eBay selling off a whole boatload of Cuesoul darts at prices almost too good to be true. So I went over, I had a look. I was skeptical, but yeah, I went over, had a look. And I'm like, that doesn't make too much sense because all of the Cuesoul darts, all pretty much less than $20 US. So I looked at his feedback and it was 100%. So I rolled the dice. Check out my order form, guys. Brand new Cuesoul Dazzling Super Grip darts, $21.90. With shipping, it came to just under $24. Now, in comparison, if you were to buy these darts right today on Amazon USA, they'd be like $70 plus tax. I remember Darts Corner used to sell these things. They were $75 plus shipping. So, yeah, certainly not a cheap set of darts. However, hey, for $20 or a little less than $24, I was certainly willing to make a review. And that's what we're going to do here today. I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. Let's just hop right into it, guys. You know what we do here. So, yeah, Cuesoul Dazzling Super Grip darts. Here we go. Okay, so let me show you this packaging, then we'll take a quick peek at the darts and then straight into the stats and dimensions. But I have to say, Cuesoul does a good job with their packaging. That is a very solid, good quality cardboard there. So everything comes protected. Obviously, this box was inside of that box. But this is what we have here. Nice packaging, I have to admit. That folds open to reveal the fully assembled darts. We have a sharpening stone, although I just use these things to remove the burrs from my point. But yeah, nice packaging. We got the foam insert there. However, you guys came to see these darts. And yeah, there's the first look, kind of like a sandblasted type finish here. Silver points up front. A little bit of a lip there on the front as well. We've got the Cuesoul logo here. But yeah, what do you guys think of the barrels? They just look tough, don't they? I guess kind of rugged. On the back end, they did come with the AK-5 flights. However, yeah, they came out of the box all warped. So who knows? But anyway, there's the darts. What do you say we get a little closer look and I'll hit you with all these stats and dimensions. Alrighty guys, time for some rotating stats and dimensions. You know how we do here on this channel. We're going to start with the points like we always do. These come with a short set of silver-coated points. They only stick out of the barrel, 26 millimeters in total. So as I say on other videos, you're probably going to want to repoint these things, maybe with a set of specialty points, and you can eliminate the lip where the point meets the barrel. Yeah, highly recommend you repoint these things though. Now, as far as the barrels go, 90% tungsten, the barrel length on the short side at 46 millimeters even. In the barrel width, I guess it all depends on where you grip these things because there's two different sections. In the front, these things are 7 millimeters wide. In this entire back section, as you see right there, 6.4 millimeters wide. So again, yeah, kind of all depends on where you grip the barrels. Now, I did unscrew the stem, checked out the drill depth, and these barrels drilled out kind of shallow at 9.3 millimeters deep. Now, as far as the match weight goes, pretty good here. They're advertised as 22 grams. The lightest barrel, 22.11. The next barrel, 22.13. And finally, the third barrel right there, 22.16 grams. So yeah, only 5/100ths of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. That's a pretty good job. But let's go into this next clip, and I'm going to do my best to try to describe the grip, which, yeah, it's kind of interesting on these barrels, huh? Alrighty, let me do my best to describe the grip here on this unusual barrel, and I feel I'm going to have to start with a coating. I don't know what the coating is. It kind of feels like a sandblasted coating, but it's so thin, and you can already see right there where it's worn off. Now, that could have happened in shipping. I haven't thrown these darts at all yet, but yeah, the coating is so thin that I could see it completely wearing off within a month or two. Cuesoul, I have to admit, not known for their great coatings. I believe this coating is subpar just because of how kind of thin, and it just doesn't feel good. It has like a dry feel to it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this coating at all. Now, as far as the grip goes, you can see these fat multi-rings in the front with a horizontal milling. No sharp edges or anything like that, so it's not as grippy as it looks. Same with the back end with these 3 twin ring grips. Not grippy in the back either. So overall, I'd give it a grip level 2.7 on a scale of 1 to 5. But my issue is right here, this transition where it goes from thin to thick. That transition right there, if you can see, that single little lip, I guess you could call it, is like a grip level 4. It is so sharp, it just doesn't go with the rest of the barrel. So that just also happens to be right where my natural grip would fall, right on that sharp edge. So I'm not a fan of that at all. So I don't know. Let's get them on the board, though. We're going to throw them just like you see them with these warped flights. And keep in mind, these darts came from Vegas, so maybe it was warm and they warped in shipping. But yeah, let's get these on the board, see how they fly. Not very enthusiastic about this one. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to have a few throws. The quicker this video gets over, the better, because I can tell you right now, hey, it's just one of those videos I'm not having much fun making. One of those sets of darts that I just simply cannot throw. That ridge in the middle of the barrel, the sharp ridge, always gets in my way. I'm pulling the darts left to the right. I'm dragging them low. It sticks to your fingers. On top of that, the stock flights that they came with, these are the AK5s. I have never experienced so many deflections in my life. These things, horrendous. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not too thrilled, to be honest with you. But I tell you what, if these barrels didn't have that ridge, they wouldn't be too bad. I just can't get around it. Now you watch me say all that, and I'll throw well with them here. Yeah, honestly, though, warm-ups was absolutely terrible. Is that a third dart saver? All right, whatever. It was, too. The grip feels okay, though, the coating, but again, it's not going to hold up. That coating is so thin. There's just no way. You know what? Even I'm going to use a front grip, and I tried this in warm-ups. Even if I use a front grip, because these are front weighted, the flight will kick way over to the right. So, all right, front grip, just to try to get away from that sharp edge, and I still can't get away from it. Yeah, look. And I drag the dart low. Look at that. I mean, can you tell by the camera angle? But yeah, it went in the treble 20, but the flight is blocking the treble 1. That's how far over it's leaning. So that's with a front grip. Oh, man. So I'm going to go back to my natural grip, right in the kind of the middle of the barrel, right on that ridge. Just no way around it. And I'm throwing these so hard to try to get them up there. Run it back one more time. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to complain about throwing 100s or the last turn 85, but in warm-ups, I was doing none of that. Absolutely none of it. There we go. Pull one. See, it's stuck right to my fingers. Pull one right into the treble 1. Good save. 83. All right, so that was 1 treble per turn. Let's see if we can get one more, and we'll get out of here. I mean, I hate to complain, but this just is not a set of darts for me. Thank God I paid 23 bucks. All right, normally I would feel confident that I can get above that. Hey, thank God I did. And we'll end on an attempt at the bullseye. Hey, we'll take that. Come on, that counts as a third dart saver too. All right, well, shockingly, I threw pretty well right there, which, honest to God, guys, warm-ups were the pits. Probably the worst I've thrown in a long time. Getting frustrated. So anyway, let's roll into this 180 and get out of here. I am so done with those darts. Let's go. I think that's in. Boom! I'll keep that last one in too. Tight group, I gotta admit. Thank God this video is over, I tell you. Anyway, I didn't enjoy making this video, but I hope you enjoyed watching it. There they are, the Cuesoul Dazzling Super Grip darts. Yeah, hey, thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, though. Would appreciate at least a couple thumbs up out of the deal here. I don't really have a link to give you. I think he sold out of stock pretty much immediately, especially at those prices. So that brings us to the rating part of the video. How well do I think these are going to work for a recreational dart player? I got to be honest with you. For $23, I still wouldn't recommend them. So, you know how I feel about $70+ for these darts? Yeah, just no way. I would give them 0 out of 10. Honest to God, that lip, that sharp razor grip right in the middle of the barrel, honestly feels like a defect to me. And the barrel's so short, there's no way around it. Some part of your finger is going to touch that middle razor section. I don't like these darts. That's it for the video. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Later.